What's up, gang? Welcome to another episode. It has been a while since I've been in front of the camera, one thing or another, but we have done some amazing stuff inside the workshop. We've done some innovation, we've done some building, we've built some infrastructure. So if you want to come inside, follow me, I'll take you around, show you around what we've done, because I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised because it's looking sexy. Come on. So first things first, I want to show you over here at the fettling bench. We've obviously put in some lighting. I just undo that because that's making too much noise. We've put in lighting, we've got some really good spaces, everything's on the wall, the bench is being utilised better, and we've got a new welder over here as well. We've got a decent, lovely little MIG. It's a Lincoln, it's a digital Lincoln, so it's an auto, and it's come in handy. So we're slowly building up our tools and making the space, utilising the space better.
We actually went and bought a new toy, which from a company called Motorola, and these are just like a high-tech finishing company, and they're absolutely amazing. I mean, this thing is so quiet. If I just turn it on, it's like a really lovely, most Dremels and things that I've used, actually they vibrate when they're on, and they sort of end up, if you're using them all day, you end up getting vibrating wrists and carpal tunnel and all that nonsense, and it's just not very nice. And so what we've got, I mean, that's on now, that's 4,000 RPM, and it goes all the way, you just read that there, 50,000 RPM, and that thing, I can't even tell that that's on other than that slight humming noise that you hear before me. But this, and if it gets caught on anything and it gets caught on your fingers or something like that, it will automatically turn off because it's designed, because if that thing got caught and you had a really sharp carbide burr on there, like one of these, that would just rip your skin clean off. And so it's really well designed, a really well designed fitted kit. Absolutely amazing, and it even comes with its own little rubber stand. Tom, where's the little rubber stand?
Sorry?
Where's the little standy thing?
In front of you there.
Oh look, blind! Completely blind! It sits on there, look. Oh! Look at that. Absolutely creme de la creme of engineering equipment. But yeah, this has been voted the #1 engineering piece of equipment for some sort of aerospace engineering, I believe. No, but either way, it's a really lovely bit of kit. I'm glad I've invested in it. We're still getting an airline put in, but this thing is brilliant. It's very intricate, detailed little pieces. But yeah, just really happy I bought it.
I want to show you through to the shell room, because Sam has absolutely gutted the old shell room, and then we've put a whole new shell room together. It looks amazing. Follow me, I'll show you. Got beautiful flow over here, applying the flow coat to the Artie Potter's ceramic pieces. They're all going into bronze. They're going to look absolutely stunning. They're the 7 chakras, so they're all going to have the same colours as the chakras, the yellows, the blues, the violets, the greens, and they're going to look absolutely amazing in bronze. So these are the beginning stages of the flow coat, of the mould making, and but anyway, let's go in here. So in here, as before, as you've seen, it was horrible MDF boards, it was warping, all of the ceramic shell that would drip on the wood, it would make it all unlevel. So what we've done is we've ordered a load of box section, we made some real nice solid frames. I say I did, Sam did it, really great job. We've got a smaller shelf up top for all the small shells, and then for the bigger ones we can have it really deep. I mean, it's about 90 centimeters deep, or a meter deep, and we've just got a lot of room to actually allow for the bigger shells to just sit and cure properly. Over here we utilise the resin barrels. The resin barrels normally just sit outside and they get rusty, but we've taken the time to make some angle, make some brackets, and actually just sit them in this lovely wooden base. I'm going to wax all of this because, again, this stuff here just sticks like shit to a blanket. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wax it all up And so if this does drip, you can scrape it off with a scraper, make it nice and clean, because there's one thing that this room will do, is get messy, and we don't want it to get messy. We want to keep it clean, efficient, and over here, you may look, it looks like an absolute monstrosity, but it did its purpose for the time that we were using it. But now it's time to develop and grow and evolve. And what I'm getting made by another guy is a stainless steel tank as wide as this gap and as deep as this. So it's going to be 120 long, 80 deep and 60 wide. And it's going to fill up with all of this just dip in the corner here. So this is going to fill that tank. We're actually, in a minute, going to be taking out this section of the ceiling. So we'll remove both of these joists. We'll take away both lengths of ply, and then we're going to make the roof. We're going to extend the ceiling and actually put in a gantry system, because the bigger the shells you go, or the bigger the waxes you go, the more dips you need to do. And believe it or not, these things get super duper heavy. So if you can have a little hoist system, let the machines do the work so you don't break your back. Anyway, that's the shell room. Let's go upstairs to the wax room. So that brings us to the shell room, ladies and gents. Not the shell room, what am I on about? We're in the wax room. Over the last couple of weeks, we decided we really need to make this place a little bit more efficient. So I had Sam build us some really nice benches, all out of ply and timber and batten and 2x4s, and we've just got two sides of just really nice, workable space. We've whacked another extraction fan in the wall, one that lets in a bit of lighting. We've got strip lights up here as well, so when everyone's working on their waxes, obviously they're not wired in yet, they're getting wired in next week. And then at least there we've got like a real nice space to just work and sit and be quiet and just make like, we can carve away, fettle away all the pieces and just focus on what we're doing rather than feeling like we're working in a dungeon. But yeah, we've got a fan either side, which is just extracting all the clean air. And then obviously over the last week or so, we've been working on all of the waxes for the stag that we were working on top of the archway. And just to give you a sense of scale, this is its head. That there is just one section of the stag itself. We'll get into that in another video. And but yeah, I just wanted to show you what we've been doing really in the last few weeks where we haven't really been filming. We've just been building and making the place run a little bit smoother, and it's only going to get better, and I feel like we've still got so much more to do, and it's just making sure that everything has a place, that all the tools are being utilised, and that we can just, the space is being utilised, and everything just works smoothly. And for that, I'm just super pleased it's all coming together, baby, because we've been doing it long enough, and now it's time to get down, dig your heels in, and grind, baby! Until the next episode, we'll see you there.